Welcome back, everybody. So, nothing like a little last minute fixing. I was looking at this plow wheel on that Minneapolis Moline plow that I bought, and I noticed it wasn't quite sitting straight compared to the axle. And I thought at first when I bought it the axle was bent, but I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to pull it apart and look at it. Kind of glad I did, because the inside bushing is gone. And if we look on this side, you can see they have an aluminum or a Babbitt type bushing in there, but it only reaches through about halfway. Now, I don't have any aluminum or any Babbitt material on hand, so what we're going to do is we're going to use some cast iron. At least that's still softer than the forged axle. But we're just going to make a small sleeve that goes in here and brings that diameter back down. We'll make sure it's flooded with grease, and it should work just fine. So let's head over to the lathe. Alright, small change in plans here. I already had some of this DOM cut, and this will actually speed this process up quite a bit. So, although it's not quite as soft as cast iron, I think it will be just fine. You got to remember, these plows are not getting pulled through 80 to 160 acre fields anymore, or at least not by themselves. Realistically, this will hold up for the life of the plow. So we're going to go ahead and machine this. I need to open this ID up, and then I need to actually cut a taper on the outside so that it fits in that wheel. Alright, everybody, I didn't show you all the lathe work, but this is kind of what we ended up with now. A few of you are wondering why this step is in here. I wanted a little more bearing surface area on the axle, so it's not so thin. This is only about 800 thou thick. With that extra step there, we're rated an inch, maybe a hair over. I guess I actually didn't measure the step, but I know from here to here is 800 thousandths. Because that was the taper that I measured in here. Now this piece just sits slightly proud. Now that's fine, because this is going right in the freezer. It's a little warm to the touch right now. We'll get it cooled down, get it pressed in there. I'll clean this up in the meantime so we have metal on metal. And then, like I said, when we assemble this, we'll put a lot of grease in it. So just kind of a last minute ordeal. Just wanted to share it with you guys. So everyone have a nice day. I'll see you next time. You guys really didn't think I'd let you go without seeing me install this thing, did you? Just gonna preheat this. That other piece has been in the freezer for over an hour. We should be plenty good. It's not a very thick piece. That should have cooled right down. Here's this piece. You can see all the nice frost on it. This has just kind of been preheating. We'll walk that around one more time. We'll set it in there, maybe give it a light tap. And that it's a 3-degree taper on there, so that should hold itself pretty well once it's down in there. It shouldn't really let go. Alright, here we go. Already sits down in there farther, just being cooled. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do this all one-handed as I don't have my tripod with me tonight. I think I'm going to call that good. Let everything kind of settle out. Put it back on. Thanks for watching, everybody. Alright guys, there's the shaft. Bushing. I'll smear that around here. But should be able to get that on there. And we shouldn't have much for issues.